Well, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Just Bird. Today's reading is Harry Styles. We're going to see what's to come for the month of January for Harry Styles. So what is the overall energy for Harry Styles during the month of January 2026? What's to come for Harry Styles? Ooh. Looks like gossip people are talking. Someone's keeping secrets, but someone's talking. It's not bad though. It's just talk. Ooh, about his stardom and how he has everything at his fingertips. So expect a little bit of gossip surrounding Harry's being a superstar. He's also about what he's receiving. Let's see. A lot of talk. I do apologize for the background noise. It's my furnace is about to kick on. Let's see. Something new is coming in for him. And something may be popping off around the 7th. So what comes on January 7th? I'm not sure. Let's see. Ooh, lover. So he's going to... People are gossiping about his lover. He and his lady friend. And people are talking about it. It could be the fans in this card as well. So let's see. What else is to come for Harry Styles? So the overall energy is talking about his... bedroom adventures. Let's see. For Harry Styles, what's to come for Harry during January? Did I say 2027? 2026? Oh no, I said January 7th. That's what I said. Ooh, the caffeinated panda. Could be a little bit addicted or burning himself out, needing to refuel from all of that work overload here. He'll be talking about work as well. Imagination station in his home life, so dreaming things up and just being imaginative, creative in his home space. Maybe some redecorating or something. Well, he takes his time in the boudoir, and he is considering investments, so where he'll be investing his time and his money. It's a card of weight, 7 of wands, 777. Very lucky bunny here. He is defending his work. He's defending himself. He's standing his ground as far as his career and his finances. Let me just see here. Ooh, relationship is toxic or with a Capricorn, which could be either way. Unhealthy relationship, toxic, karmic. 2 of Wands is what he doesn't see coming, so he will make a decision of where he's going to go next and what he's going to do next. What he's bringing in as he's talking about the heavy labor, the heavy workload, he is communicating. What that brings about is quick movement and some communication, some online communication. Maybe that's the chatter up above. How people view him as like secure, big old Queen of Pentacles, business person, king of his castle, secure and valued. His friends up to. What I don't see here is a lot of love. No wonder why it's coming out as toxic. I don't have any cups on the board. So let's see. 9 of Cups for his friends. So his friends are very loving and nurturing and content. They love him a lot and they honor him. His friends may be single. They also may overindulge and be gluttons for the alcohols and other substances. He has a Leo friend that is not a friend, they're an enemy. But this is about, expansion and growth and happiness. But I'm going to say that it's a Leo that is an enemy. I just want to clarify a couple of cards here. So let's see. Not a bad month for Harry. All right, in his home life, well, there could be a separation of sorts, whether he's separated from this person due to addictions or not. Could just be hurt feelings and coming up with a creative way to separate from his home, which looks like a breakup. So maybe he and Zoe are going to call it quits come during January sometime. Let's see. We have rage, we have anger, we have addictions in his relationship house. Could be a lot of heavy sex as well. I just wanted to clarify that. Yeah, I think it's an unhealthy relationship. It's highly fueled through the SX, and there's a possible breakup or separation coming in his home. So we'll pull one more. Building a foundation. It's an unhealthy foundation. Okay, yeah, things are up in the air. It looks like addictions, over drinking, here, delusions, rage within his relationship. And considering all options at this point, but it looks like it would be an alcohol addiction type of thing going on there. And I want to clarify the breakup in the house, the separation. I feel like they're just going to call it quits. Yeah, Five of Wands. There's a lot of arguing about where, separating or splitting, like splitting up. Trying to come up with a creative way of getting away. And it could be creating an argument in order to break up. Well, that doesn't look good, but no wonder why he's waiting up here in the SX house, do I want to continue to invest in my time and energy into this or not? All right, the caffeinated panda is also a card of overindulgence and stimulation in his career house. He could just be overworked. Spending a lot of time there, but he could also be getting burnt out, needing to refuel because there's a lot of work at hand, and there's a lot of wands on the board. So I'm going to say that, let's see, we've got 14, 17, 21, 23, so what we have is 31, which breaks down to a 4. Yeah, this is speaking about needing to be in control at work, and it's a lot of frustrations that are coming up on the board as far as work is concerned. Is it 25? Let me see. 8, 10, 11, 15, 25, 32, 37, breaks down to a 10, wanting something new in work and standing his ground and just kind of communicating that the work is heavy and it's really fast paced, and it just kind of when he may need a little bit of support here, and talking about that he needs a little bit of help to carry the load, and what that ignites is a lot of online communication, which could mean a lot of flights as well, which could mean that support is underway, and whatever that looks like. There's friction though in his life in January, just a lot of friction and challenges, frustrations, and heated arguments and overindulgences within his relationship house, which could be, really like drunken SX, maybe one of those little romps in the hay, but it's affecting the relationship because somebody could be a bit delusional and angry and very narcissistic. It's just the way that it plays out. I hate to use, I shouldn't say that word. Let me take it back, like narcissistic. Toxic, though. We'll just say unhealthy. And it's because they are a bit delusional about the relationship as a whole. It creates a lot of frustrations here. Somebody, like, we have the imagination station and the Seven of Cups in the relationship house. That's letting me know that someone really is thinking that this is maybe more than what it is, or less even. Whatever it is, there's arguments, there's breakup, there's frustrations, there's friction. It could mean that somebody is feeling separated from their creativity, which would be, it could be either one of them, since they're both artists, in one way, shape, or form, both creative personalities. And this could also mean that there's a lot of, like, they could be separating from the SX as well. There's a lot of passion here, but it's like it's not a healthy relationship. So even if they stay together, there's still all of this friction between the two of them, where they hurt one another's feelings through bickering and quarrels and arguments and just life's frustration. It could be that somebody is upset that someone is spending a little bit too much time at work. It's Harry's reading, and he's the one here at work. I would like to throw one more on the caffeinated panda. Like running on empty, just work, and that shows up here. Holding back, trying to find the courage. We have, again, Leo energy on the board, but what I see here is, why are we holding back from work, from the career? Just trying to gather the courage and the strength to do what, though? To carry the heavy load. Again, a lot of frustrations and restraint when it comes to, I'm not holding back, I'm going full force ahead. I need all the coffee in the world just to maintain my daily grind. It looks like he's making music here. You know how they create music? I know this looks like DJ or whatever, kind of little setup, but it looks like podcasting. Expect to see him. He's finding a new destination. He's getting tired of carrying the load by himself. He needs to balance things out as far as working is concerned in this relationship here. Moving into the 8, again, 10 wands here, just heavy. There's a lot of burdens and frustrations and challenges within his relationship house, but also concerning his job. Whatever he's doing and where he wants to go, he doesn't see that he will make a decision. I want to throw another one on that just to see maybe what the decision may be. Wanting to kind of like tread new ground is what that looks like. So let's see. Justice. So concerning a contract, the truth, he may be contracted to move somewhere and have to, make a decision about a legal dealing, which is speaking to his work contracts and things of that nature. It could also be speaking to a lease and where he would like to move to or go to next. There's a lot that it could be, but I'm going to say that it's the truth about where he wants to go and where he's going to land as far as making a decision. a legal decision. So either like maybe a new house, maybe they're not going to be staying where they're at. It looks like they're breaking up, so maybe they're just breaking up from their home and trying to come up with a greater idea of where we shall live, because they're still getting it on, but they need to separate from the home. Period. But it does look like a breakup as far as the couple is concerned. As you know, here's Harry still fishing and looking for the one and waiting. It's a time of hesitancy of what do I do as far as relationship is concerned. It's not a month for taking risks. It's not a month of gambling or anything like that for Harry. So I hope he doesn't do any of that, because it's just not a good time. It's time to wait and consider before leaping in and making any major moves in that direction. All right, well, that's what I have as far as Harry Styles January.